What if you could take any photo and turn it into a mosaic? No expensive tools or equipment and no advanced skills, just a simple process that literally anyone can learn. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to turn any image into a mosaic. If you're new here, welcome back to Piece by Piece Mosaic. On this channel, I share mosaic tutorials, tools, and the process behind creating mosaic art one piece at a time. And this is one of the most useful skills you can learn as a beginner. Every mosaic starts with an image, but here's something most beginners don't realize. Not every photo works well as a mosaic. Images with too much detail can actually make things harder. An image like this is not going to work well. There's just way too much detail. An image like this would also not make a good mosaic. There's lots of different colors, there's lots of different parts, and for a beginner, this might be a bit too advanced. Images with too much detail can actually make things harder. So instead, you want to choose something with clear shapes, strong contrast, and simple colors. Portraits, logos, and bold images tend to work best. But even with a good photo, you can't just copy it directly. The next step is what makes or breaks your mosaic. Once we have an image, first thing we want to do is simplify it. Mosaics aren't paintings, you're working with tiles, no brush strokes. So the key is simplifying the image. This means reducing small details, focusing on the main shapes, and grouping similar colors together. You can sketch this out by hand or print your image out and draw it over. Think of it like turning your photo into a blueprint. I've linked all the tools and the tiles and the glue in the description below, and you can turn any image into a mosaic with just those basic materials. So here, I've got this photo, found it online, super cheap. And you can see not so much detail, pretty bold colors. So now let me show you how I'd simplify this drawing if you wanted to make a mosaic with it. For our example here, I'm going to show you how I would simplify this image. Here I've got a flower in the middle. A flower. Here's another flower. Here's the middle, and here's a big old flower. So you can see what I'm doing is I'm creating a big shape. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you're just laying out where am I going to place my tiles. We've got the centerpiece. We've got some leaves like so. Here's another flower. We got these long purple, which I'm assuming are snapdragons. So you can see you don't have to be super accurate with this. What you're trying to do here is you're just giving yourself a rough idea of where will all my little tiles go. Here you can see we have white, 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 white. Here we have some purples. Here we have some purples. We've got some burgundy here, burgundy here, burgundy here, and then the green and the light blue for the back. I would save the blue and the green until the end, and I would work on the flowers first. So once you've done something like this, you can start gluing on your tiles. Once your image has been simplified, you can start planning where the tiles will go, how the shapes will flow, and how the image will be built. This step saves a lot of time later and helps avoid mistakes. Next, you want to choose your materials and gather your equipment. You don't need anything complicated to start. Basic materials work just fine. Simple glass or ceramic tiles, basic adhesive, and some cheap nippers. The key is choosing colors that are going to match your simplified design. Even a small range of colors can create a strong final result. In our example here, I've got some purples, got some yellows, got some pinks, got some whites and light blues, and I've got some oranges and maybe even some browns for the insides of the flowers. You can find all these colors in the links below, along with a pair of nippers. You can just buy these cheap ones here, they'll work just fine. And you're gonna need some kind of adhesive. I use this adhesive and it's also linked in the description below. So you can get all of this stuff minus the image. This is something that you'll pick in the description. Now, once you've got your image, your glue, your cutters, and your tiles, the real process begins. Each tile is cut and placed one by one, and this is where the patience is going to come in. You're slowly building the image piece by piece. Some tiles will fit perfectly, and others will need some adjusting, and that's completely normal. This is mosaics after all. Let's do this simple little flower here, and we can show you how easy it would be. The center is a brown tile, so I'll get that, and using my nippers here, I'm just going to cut a rough little oval to fit in the middle of that. There you go, just like that. Okay, now I've got the center on. I've got my tiles that I'll use to create the shape of the petals, and we can begin. I'll start by applying a little bit of glue around the outside here where I know the tiles will sit. And now the cutting and the placing begins. So here's a nice example for you. Anytime you get a piece like this, just cut off the sharp ends. You see what I'm doing here? I'm just cutting off the sharp end, cutting off the corners. And there we have it, our first petal. That's how easy it is. Here's another one, cutting off any hard corners. And here we have another petal. Just like that. One flower finished, and you just repeat the same process for all the flowers. And here you can see I've shaped some colored circles to make it look like the flowers are on the back. Here I've put some in the middle. Here I've added some variation with some yellow in the middle of the purple flowers, and browns, yellows, browns. And you just repeat the process. Super easy. Eventually you'll fill up your entire piece, and then it'll be ready for grouting. And this is the moment where most people start to see the images begin to appear. As more tiles go down, your design starts to come to life. And once you've started laying your tiles on slowly, you'll see that your image starts to appear. What started as a simple photo is now becoming a mosaic. This is the most satisfying part of the whole process. Now, once your entire picture has been covered with mosaic tile, then it'll come the grouting process. I'll link a video where I show you the whole grouting process step by step, and that'll help lock everything in place once the image is completely finished. So, that's how you can turn almost any image into a mosaic using basic tools, basic glue, and some cheap, inexpensive tiles. It's a simple process, but it takes time, patience, and practice. Well, now I'm curious, what photo would you turn into a mosaic? Let me know in the comments below, and if you want to see this completed piece, learn more about mosaic art, I share tutorials, tools, and beginner guides here on the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.